Ya recibieron sus instrucciones en el camerado. You receive your instructions in the dressing room. I expect you to fight clean, obey my commands, and protect yourself at all times. Espero una pelea limpia, obedece mis instrucciones en todo tiempo. Toca guantes, buena suerte.
They're throwing very, very high. Super high.
So it's time for our main event, Juan Carillo and Quinton Rankin. Carillo coming off that 10-round majority decision win over Richard Van Sicklen on Hall of Fame weekend last year in Verona, New York. Quinton Rankin, last time out, he dropped a 10-round unanimous decision to Dion Nicholson, but he broke his hand in the second round of that fight, and yet still managed to hurt Dion Nicholson. And I think that speaks, Raul, to the danger that Rankin presents. He has natural punching power, and it can sneak up on you a little bit.
Yeah, he does, and you know, like I was saying earlier, he throws. He's got a lot of awkwardness to him. He's got that herky-jerky style, sort of, you know, and you don't know where those punches are coming from. Look who he's carrying his weight in his back leg. And when I was saying that Carillo cannot carries his chin up in there, see right now he drops his jab hand, and when he comes forward, he's got that. His chin is up in the air, so he don't want. And when he backs up too, he don't want to get caught by one of Rankin's wild shots. So that's very important. And Rankin, he's got to move. He's fighting very disciplined right now. His game plan is to move, get in and out, and get it out of the line of fire of Carillo.
Rankin told us his game plan is to target the body 80% of the time. And he described it as an 80-20 approach. Try to go downstairs primarily, then try and climb the ladder up top.
He also said he was going to be a little bit more busier and wanted to suffocate Carillo and make him fight more, which I think that would fall in better. It would be a good thing for Carillo because you want to have him in front of him. I think, like I said, Rankin, he's got to move. You got to give him different angles, different looks. And you know, and bully him too. Like when I said, you know, he's got to put him in the blender. Give him, that's what I'm talking about.
Hand over the top, and down goes everyone.
Is that
That's going to be ruled.
And
he slip, a tackle, one of the two. But there was a real shot that landed there.
Yeah, I think he possibly got buzzed with that shot, with that overhand left by Rankin.
Big confidence boost for Rankin, who goes back downstairs to the body.
He knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, he knows I'm talking about that. Talking about that overhand left that he got caught with. He knows. We're talking about Carillo. He was looking at us over here like, oh, let me hold him a little bit.
And as we pointed out during our broadcast opening, we've seen Carillo hurt against Richard Van Sicklen. Weathered that storm, came back to win. And there a moment ago, we've seen what's really been the hallmark of Carillo throughout his career, Raul. His ability to work up the middle, those uppercuts from Carillo, so dangerous. And
if he can
everyone
land them,
tumbles
right now,
to the canvas again. Carillo trying to come over the top with that left hand. Very messy opening round. The most memorable shot was that left hand from Quinton Rankin. Was that enough to maybe put a round in the bank
possibly
for the underdog?
Possibly. That was a good overhand left by Rankin.
Está bajando para el mismo lado del tiempo. No le tires del medio, da un paso al lado derecho. Es sencillo. ¿Me entiendes? En vez de hacerle así, mira. Mira.
Look at the corner of Quinton Rankin. Listed as his trainer is Shelby Gross. However, Rankin insists that he is his own coach. He trains himself. In fact, one time, when he fought in Wyoming earlier in his career, his 14-year-old son was technically his trainer of record. So Rankin, a self-trained fighter.
Yeah.
Rankin's done a lot of learning as a sparring partner. He worked in the gym with Andre Ward for a period of time as he was preparing to fight Sergey Kovalev back in 2012.
Good experience, man. Every time you get a chance to spar with a guy at that level, imagine Andre Ward. That's a lot of schooling, and we see that experience in Rankin. He's another guy, you know, he's lefty, just like Carillo, carrying his weight. back foot. Makes it a little bit harder for Carillo to catch him. I mean, Carrillo's got to reach. When he reaches, when Carillo reaches, Rankin should be able to land that overhand left again over the top.
Raul,
Or even the
you
jab.
mentioned one of the keys for Rankin being putting Carillo in a blender. The way that Rankin described that is, he was also saying it's about how he's carrying his hands, kind of rolling his fists a little bit, keeping a little bit more of a rhythm. This round, we're seeing Rankin go back to what he does more of traditionally, which is kind of a high guard and ducking down to get out of danger. But Raul, I think that puts him in danger against a guy like Carillo who likes to whip uppercuts like that.
Yeah, he's getting set up for uppercuts. Look, right there, he's leaning forward with his head, and Carillo is not taking advantage of it so far. Now he did.
There it is. Now he goes downstairs to the body. A couple of nice right hands from Juan Carillo.
Got to remember, Carillo did say in the fighter meetings that he will be looking for the knockout. He wants to make a statement. He's not going to be happy if he doesn't get the knockout.
Carillo said he wants to show the champions at 175 that there is a young, hungry fighter who's going to be in their face sooner rather than later.
Carillo over here looking at me, winking his eye. He knows I'm watching him. He knows. He needs to start paying attention.
Carillo's having a conversation with you with his eyes.
He's been having he's doing sign language with me. Oh, nice
Good
body
shot there from Carillo. Carillo almost playing to the crowd like a pro wrestler here, like a luchador.
Trying to hype up the crowd. Hey, why not? It's part of the game.
Carillo looking again for that uppercut. About 30 seconds here of round two. Carillo always incredibly relaxed in the ring, and he said that at times he's been too relaxed. Carillo staying aggressive in this fight, but he certainly hasn't got rid of that level of confidence.
No, he's very confident.
Carillo mentally relaxed, but physically intense thus far. Well, there's an all-Mexican showdown set for May 4th live on DAZN when the undisputed super middleweight champion Canelo Alvarez defends his 4 world title belts against Jaime Munguia, who has been knocking on the door for a shot at Canelo for some time. And now one of boxing's hardest hitters finally gets his chance. That's Saturday, May 4th, live here on DAZN.
Here we see the body shots by Carillo. Good body shots, but with the right hand and uppercuts. He needs more of that work to break Rankin down. He's got to break him. You know, Rankin still has a lot of awkwardness. Even when he's leaning forward, you know, for the uppercut, it's still awkward to Carillo. The way he lunges and he's coming down. Talking about Rankin. See, he keeps doing that. Keep picking him up with uppercuts. Pick that head up. That's
shot
it.
there from
That's
Carillo, and down goes Rankin. Rankin up at the last possible second, but that is it. The right decision from the referee, and Juan Carillo flashes that vaunted power here tonight, the 9th knockout in the career of Juan Carillo.
It took him a little bit of time to get the right distance and get adjusted to Rankin's style, awkwardness, and when he did, we saw the result. We saw the result. He let his combinations go. We saw the power. This is how he did it, measuring there with the jab. There goes that left uppercut, then the right uppercut, double uppercut. Left, then right. Put Rankin on his butt. Boom. Sit down. And good night. I'm not getting back up. Here we see it again from a different angle. Beautiful. Really sat in his shots. I'll tell you what, when Carillo threw that first left uppercut and he was sitting out, he felt that. He knew it. and he just let one more go, and he knew that was going to be it.
Yeah, Rankin
That
was
fighter
on
knows.
Rankin was on his way down after that first shot.
Vamos a quitarle los
The
guantes.
second one was even more devastating. That is a nasty knockout from Juan Carillo here in our main event.
No, para el otro lado, para arriba. Para arriba. Ahí mismo, pero para arriba. Ahí, para arriba, para allá, para allá.
Realistically, Raul, the best that Carillo could hope for here tonight is a nice addition to the highlight reel to keep building that buzz. I mean, he couldn't have asked for a better knockout than that.
Actually, all three of the guys tonight that fought. I mean, who's going to get the high right? Which one do you like the most?
I mean, I think it has to be that one.
Ergashev or Carillo? It's a,
Yeah. I mean,
because Ergashev, he paralyzed them. I mean, Huertas wasn't getting up. I mean, it was both of them were good.
what a shot from Juan Carillo, the uppercut specialist. Landed two of the best uppercuts, flush uppercuts you're going to see on Quinton Rankin.
Fast and explosive.
Let's make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 27 seconds of round number 3. Our referee in charge, Ben Rodriguez, stops the contest. Therefore, your winner by way of technical knockout and still undefeated, Juan Carillo.
So Juan Carillo remains undefeated. Scores a beautiful knockout in our main event here over Quinton Rankin. And Raul, we were seeing the pattern of Rankin ducking down and basically inviting those uppercuts. And, you know, it's not a wish.
It was going to happen.
That he was
sooner or
hoping
later.
would be fulfilled, but that's how it ended.
He was